This is where Nigerians come first. For the best of talk.
My wife beats me like she beat, I don't know, maybe an animal.
A category of females, adolescents, that should not be giving birth are in fact being forced to give birth. Not even once, but multiple times.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Morning and welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. And today is Wednesday. Today is the usual Dear Bunmi Day. Auntie Bunmi, good morning. A free announcement for Auntie Bunmi and the Amala group. Today is another Amala. That's 2 o'clock. And it's to celebrate Samamuka's birthday. Uncle Samamuka, I think, turned 87 in recent times. So if you look at YouTube, okay, you can't see my shoes. Sorry, it's under the table. I have my dancing shoes on. So all roads lead to Amala today. So all Amalians and guests and friends, one of these days I'll throw it up to the public and have 2 invitees. Part of the prize then, Taba Hankon, will be to take you to Amala so you can get a feel of what it is. I think, Doctor, you have a few people coming in also. Some guests of Samamuka will be there. Right, so let's get down to business. I have 2 sisters here. Well, I have 1 sister here. The other sister is on her way. The other sister, of course, you remember, Ogochukwu Againe. You know, she's Ogochukwu Againe. She was here about 2 weeks ago. And then when she was going, she said, Uncle Jimmy, I have a sister. You know the way women talk, I have a sister. Oh. I said, really? It turns out 2 sisters work in the same place. They work here, you know, but they are not twins, though. Ogochukwu is finer than the one sitting in front of me. The sister is Ishioma Againe.
I take no offense.
You take no offense. She's finer than you. I mean, it's a fact of life. She's more attractive. She's finer. She's taller.
Yes, and she's more humorous than I am.
More humorous. Your appearance of not being humorous is a facade.
Really?
Yes, it's a cover. It's a cover. Don't worry, I was only joking. I mean, you
course.
said you're fine. You stand well.
Hey, you're bribing me.
I'm bribing.
I take it.
You take it. You're not twins, are you?
No,
Who is the older of the 2?
I am.
But you bullied her when you were young.
Of course not.
No, it shows. It looks.
Certainly not. I'm not a bully.
Oh, here she comes.
She is.
Ogochukwu is here.
I'm not the bully.
But you look like you would have intimidated the poor girl.
Well, she'll
looking.
answer for herself. She's here.
Innocent.
Because between Ogo and I.
Morning, Ogo. Hi.
Good morning, sir. I'm very well.
Good
morning to everyone in the studio.
You can watch us on YouTube and Facebook Live and see who is the final of the 2.
Hey.
Which one you will choose?
No, she is.
Boys, they are
is.
Are you? Is any one of you?
Want to start sibling rivalry?
Oh God, yes.
We're against that too.
What's the age difference between you, if I may ask?
Please, we don't.
Okay, but you look like.
Okay,
but you look like you'll be neck to neck. Did you ever? Were the 2 of you ever interested in one guy at the same time?
No.
What is away? No. I told you. Are you sure? Or you never confessed? You never confessed to each other that happened.
No, could you know?
No. Yeah, because the way I look at it is, I remember sometimes when I went to school, there were ladies who one would be in like from 5, one would be in from 3, or one would be in lower 6, the other one would be from 4. So means that they will have the same range of guys.
No.
You know.
Very far, actually.
Very, very far.
Okay.
Far from it.
When you were in Form 5, what class was she? Oh, you call it GS. I don't know. I'm not used to this GS, whatever.
Okay.
When you were in SS1.
I probably was just starting or learning how to walk then.
Is it that kind of age difference? Mama Idagba.
No. It's not that bad.
Oh, wow.
Not that bad.
It's not that bad.
It's up to 9 years.
No, it's not that bad. No.
So give and take.
I wouldn't have
Between
known.
us, I think it's 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
If it was 4 years, and when you were in SS1, she was learning how to walk.
No.
Who are you trying to deceive?
We're just exaggerating, but she wasn't learning how to
It's
walk.
about 4 years. But you look like, you could all well be the same age.
How now? How? Because between us,
Don't
we have
be offended.
No, Uncle Jimmy, that's letting you know.
Let's move to a safer topic.
We can do this all day.
You can do this all day. Okay, I mean, Ogo has been here, but is it Isioma or Ishioma?
Ishoma.
What's the difference between Isioma and Ishioma?
Correctly, Uncle Jimmy, you will take me out to lunch. And trust me, today's Amala. Hey.
No, I'm not taking you to Amala.
It will be enough to feed The entire
there are
Lagos.
hawks. There are hawks out there in that Havana. They will pounce on you. But if you want me to take you to lunch, ask me nicely. There's not.
We'll do that after the show.
There's nothing wrong in if you want a guy to take you out. But why not? Talk to me.
No, because I actually like my name being pronounced.
You can. Okay, I purposely won't pronounce it, so you will ask me to take you to lunch if that's what you want.
Good, Uncle Jimmy.
If you want
Ishoma.
it, Ishoma.
Oma.
Hey, I have a problem with S.
Oh, okay, I
I
understand.
have an S factor.
The S factor.
You know, you have
yes. Our Yoruba brothers and sisters.
Sheriff, I leave Sheriff to defend them. Yeah?
He agrees.
Okay. We could do this all day. 10 minutes is gone already. Right. Dear Bunmi, of course, that's it. Auntie Bunmi has been at this for only God knows. Auntie Bunmi, morning. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope it doesn't rain on Auntie Bunmi. Get your canopy ready. Okay. Look at the issues here. There's a guy called Raymond. He says I shouldn't have stayed with her friend. There's a guy my boyfriend stole from me. Juliana, that is the boy who she was dating. Went and stole her things. This is the first time usually it's the girls that steal their things. But now boyfriend stole. Can I ask a very innocent question? When I was in school, you would have incidents of and I couldn't explain it. I'm not referring to you or anything, but just happened. Girls stealing underwear. It happened when I was in school. It didn't happen amongst the boys.
I think it did. Probably
amongst the boys. No, it wasn't. It wasn't common.
I mean,
but you'd have it with girls, even as far as up as uni. Yeah, you'd hear of girls stealing underwear.
Stealing is not limited to any gender.
Yeah.
I did not say don't misquote me. I'm saying
you're
that
already accusing my gender. I need to defend my
you
gender.
You don't need to defend. Let's have an open. I'm just wondering. Let's have an open. But how can man go and steal somebody's box? Well, maybe they do these days. I don't know.
Not just boxers, phones,
singlets,
exactly.
your dresses, your shirts.
Men would not steal that.
They
phones,
do that.
Gadgets.
They do that.
And they'll steal phones. I'm not saying they'll steal phones and all that. They'll even steal shirts. It's the underwear part I can't understand.
You'll be surprised.
Think about it. You'll be surprised me. You're not here to defend anybody. You're here to discuss. Anyway,
I'm a lawyer.
That's
my job.
I should have known.
I defend people for
Where did you study law?
Delta State University.
You still have to go to
I had my
Unilag.
first degree.
You have to go to Unilag.
No, I actually had my master's at the Lagos State University.
No, that one Alaso. If you have not been
I'm a proud Lagosian. Just as I'm
how can you be a Lagosian?
I was
Hey, Ronnie.
Please, I'm not
Which kind of Lagosian?
I'm a proud Okwani lady.
Yeah.
I know where you are going. I know where you are going. Is that guy Lagosian?
No, he's from Delta State.
He's from Delta State. You did Parapo.
Yes.
When is the day?
Don't worry, I'll invite you.
So we are not available.
I'll invite you.
You said you're available. People are already texting me that Uncle Jimmy, they want their handle, their Twitter handle, and so they're asking for. Yes.
Can we charge them?
No, we won't. Okay. 9/11. I have to speed up. So we have Jemima who says, "Why my best friend?" We have Precious. How can I keep my friends during the relationship? And we have Bella who says, I didn't encourage him to move in with me. Let's first of all deal with the thief. My boyfriend stole from me. Okay, Juliana. Juliana says, I met my boyfriend months after my marriage broke up. She'd been married before marriage broke up, met new boyfriend. After a few dates, I moved in with him. Okay. Though I kept my flat where my 2 children lived with my mother. It was a complete disaster. I discovered he was a heavy drinker and took drugs. Wow. He disappeared on a drinking spree and come home in an awful state. He couldn't even go after the petty contracts that used to sustain him. And he made it clear he didn't want a real relationship. This is a drug addict. What are you doing with this guy? I did all I could to help him, but he said I was stupid and useless and he was a nasty bully. When he was sober though, he could be so nice. But most of the time we ended up having violent rows. He even threatened to kill me once. We eventually broke up and I've just discovered that he stole a lot of money from me. I'm totally devastated. I didn't even know if I could live without him. How do you fall in love with such a terrible fellow? Ugo, what do you think?
Okay, first, Ogo, yes. She has asked the question, and I think she already has the answer to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a drug addict.
You have
He's
no
a
business
thief.
being with a
You have
scumbag
no
like that.
business being with that kind of a person.
Exactly.
He has threatened your life. He has threatened to kill you. Eventually, he might
But
do
in
it.
spite of that, women can be funny.
There is nothing.
I usually
compared to
lecture
a
that
life.
man behind the pillar. Give him a strong lecture every time about women. Men will never understand women. Women will never understand men. Here is somebody, he beats you up, he does all this, yet he still loves him. What do you think the attraction could be?
And
apparently, if he's the one stealing her money, it can't be money. So what could it be?
Well, love is a very, very crazy thing. A lot of people love for reasons.
What are the reasons why you should love somebody?
Different reasons. I could love a person because I really love a person. But
what kind of answer is that? I could love a person because why would you love a person?
Because I love the person. But
can you just love in isolation?
No. But still, yes.
Okay, can you love without there being an attraction?
No.
So it could be the looks?
But love is the foundation for that attraction.
No, the attraction is the foundation for love, Abi. Dilo.
So I have a different perspective, actually.
Ishoma,
yes. I have a different perspective. Now, I think it's best to look first from her background. She was married before.
Yes.
So naturally, humans, we are social beings who love validation. And I want to believe, whatever it is, I would like to just think she's kind of desperate for that validation. So for her, in that state of desperation, she's
low
ready
self-esteem.
or just wanting to, feel good or feel like she's wanting.
Or maybe she can't be without a man.
Possibly. So she's ready to settle for anything that comes her way. It happens, pretty often, especially with recovering from such.
Do you have any examples you can give us?
Come on. Confidentiality. You want me to be true? But most likely that may be the challenge she's having. So
yes, I think she has low self-esteem.
Low self-esteem. She just wants to feel loved, feel wanted again.
Can we?
So that desperation breeds, and opens doors for all sorts. Not necessarily because he loves her, but because he's seeing that she's in a vulnerable state. So he's taking advantage of it.
You're the guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys will take advantage of anything.
True. So she's desperate for love. She's desperate for attention. She's desperate to have a man in her life, and he doesn't care. She has money.
It couldn't be anything physical.
She has money, and she has something free to offer.
Could it be?
She has free cookie to offer. And she has the money, something that can sustain his addiction. So he will care.
Well, I'm not talking about the guy. The guy is a bomb.
Yes,
the guy is a bomb, and with bombs generally, once they get a freebie, they'll run for it. I'm just wondering, the attraction could be physical, couldn't it? Maybe she likes the way he
emotional.
Looks, or something between that happens at night.
Or emotional. At least she goes home to somebody at night. She gets to.
She doesn't go home. She's home. He's the one who comes home.
Well, at least she gets to share a bed with somebody at night.
Yeah.
So
maybe some women can't sleep on an empty bed. But these days they have all kinds of dolls you can buy. But let's leave that for now. So can we conclude by saying that Juliana should go work on herself?
So.
And find a way to get out of this mess. It's a mess.
Yeah.
I think
it's not going to go anywhere.
Therapy.
It's not going to go anywhere.
Which is a word Africans do not like to hear because they don't believe.
Well, they don't believe in therapy, but they might say she should go for deliverance.
Therapy.
Do you think she's possessed by something?
No, she needs therapy.
She needs, not deliverance.
Not deliverance.
Therapy.
Therapy, not deliverance.
Let's not spiritualize everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Some people wake up and they see a cockroach walking 3 a.m. and they start screaming and banging.
No. Yes. Last night I saw something approach me in the dream. Was wearing green. Had something that looked like a green dress and was terrifying me and pointing fingers at me like this in the dream. Then I woke up like a dark, almost like what you're wearing.
Yeah. Jimmy. When you mentioned green, I looked at myself. I was like, hey God, I knew where this was going.
Okay, this is 9:19. Let me see. Can I squeeze in? Let me squeeze in one. We're going to open up our lines in the second half. This is the first half, okay? We're going to open up our lines in the second. By the way, GT Ogunye is back tomorrow. We are going to continue the discussion we had yesterday sorry, on Saturday concerning this CJ crisis. And we're also going to look at the legal issues between two senior advocates that's going on. So you don't want to miss that. That will be tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Okay? But tied to that is a story, is a letter from Bella. Bella says, Dear Bunmi, I'm a divorced mother of 2 children. And she says, 3 years ago, I met a man through work and he later told me he was unhappy in his marriage. That's most married men start from there. Yeah. This woman at home, I don't understand, but I'll soon leave her. We started an affair and it became happier and fun to be with. He also contributed a lot towards the upkeep of the house. Towards the end of last year, he had an almighty row with his wife and came to stay with me. He vexed. But now he doesn't want to. It was supposed to be until he sorted things out with her, but now he doesn't want to go back to his wife and wants to get a divorce so he could be with me. Oh, love story. I never asked him to leave his wife, and I'm not sure that I want a permanent relationship for now. As things are now, I'm being accused of being a married wrecker. Okay? Before Uncle Sheriff says that. As if it's all my fault. Is it too late to tell him to go back to...
If she's responsible, we should tell you.
If
she's responsible, we should tell you. First of all,
she wrote the thing to Bunmi.
Why would you have a relationship with a married man?
What kind of, I reject this.
Man or woman? Why would you?
Why? Why are you? I'm not the one.
I'm angry. Why would you have a relationship with a married individual?
The moment you told me you were a lawyer, I got frightened.
No, but it's morally wrong.
Yeah.
What is morally wrong?
It's morally wrong.
No, where is...
Well, I hope...
I'm not disagreeing with you.
He's married under the act, so his wife can sue him. She can take him to the cleaners.
Wait a minute. If she's married like the registry, so that people can understand what it means married under the act. So what will she sue him for?
If the wife
he's not married to her.
No, if the wife finds out
she will
that
sue
he was
him
having an extramarital affair, okay, why wouldn't she? She can, of course, sue.
So wait a minute. So if you marry,
when he's filing his divorce, proceedings,
calm down now. Cool down, lawyer. Calm down. Overruled.
Overruled.
So if you are married under the act, and your bobo has another woman, what would you be suing him for?
So if you're married, if you both are married under the act, he cannot contract another marriage.
He's not contracted another marriage.
Yeah, but in your divorce proceedings, of course, as part of your pleadings, I mean,
you can do that. You can
of course, you can ask for financial compensation.
What I'm asking for is, can you sue
in your
him?
In your counter claim,
yes,
or your counter petition,
yes,
you can of course allege, I mean, the marriage was bedeviled with emotional abuse, physical abuse, because he had extramarital affairs.
I want to know.
You have certain release. You can claim certain release.
I know all that. What question I'm asking specifically is, has he committed any offense directly by moving in with another woman? Remember, he can always come back. He has not married her. He shifted his residence.
So his wife, what? She should be what?
No, I'm asking under the law.
She should just be there waiting.
Don't mind this one. No.
He will come back. And she will receive him with open arms.
This one, he can marry 4 wives.
Do you know what, Uncle Jimmy?
Yes.
I really believe this is why our society is what it is.
Yes.
Because children grow up and see their parents, exhibit a whole lot of nonsense, and they think it's fine. They think it's okay. So they grow up with that mindset, and they get married to one. I won't say unfortunate, but one innocent individual, and they unload their problems on her.
Okay, I got to take a break now. This machine will jump at you. Okay, we're going to take a short break now. When we come back, I'm going to get her to answer the exact question I had. She just went up.
Consultation, legal consultation.
Hey, Mama, down on okay, we'll take a short break and I'll be right back.
This This is your number one station.
99.3.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Who are you talking to? Who is on the phone? Who are you chatting with? Who is on the phone? What are you laughing for? Who is on the phone?
Have you had breakfast this morning? I'm talking about a Kellogg's breakfast. It's tasty and nutritious, fortified with essential vitamins and minerals to keep you active and alert. Start your day the right way because breakfast time is Kellogg's time.
Your ATM card will not make life sweet for strangers. Amen. Your hand will not throw your money away. Amen. People with evil intentions will not run with your ATM card. Amen.
Prayer is good. However, being extra careful is equally important, especially when it comes to your ATM card. Do not accept help from strangers at the ATM or POS terminal because they may fraudulently replace them. If you're an Access Bank customer, dial *901 *911 hash immediately to block your account. If you suspect any fraudulent activity, you can also call us on 01-271-200527 or send us an email at contactcenter@accessbankplc.com for further assistance. Access more than banking.
Go. Do you really wanna be a VIP? Like a boss, take the lead. With a slick design, Phoenix Notes 12 VIP. Cinemagic, HD cameras, Phoenix Notes 12 VIP. 100% charge in 7-10 minutes. In Phoenix Notes 12 VIP. Flexible, super light AMOLED screen. In Phoenix Notes 12 VIP. 13GB extended RAM.
Infinix Note 12 VIP comes with Google Apps.
Relax, recharge, and take a break this summer. Find the best summer holiday deals to Dubai, London, Cairo, Florida, and many other amazing cities on wakanow.com. We've got you covered. Book now on wakanow.com or visit any of our travel centers near you. Take a break. Pick a city. Wakanow. Let's go.
There is something every woman gets when they become mothers. She knows when her family is in pain, and she knows better than to allow red moments linger. With fast-acting and effective M&B paracetamol tablet, the red one, and its pleasant tasting pineapple flavor syrup for children. She sends aches and pains far away from her family. Mothers who know trust May and Baker for its over 70 years of quality experience. Give aches and pain the red card with M&B paracetamol. If symptoms persist after 2 days, please consult your doctor. M&B paracetamol. Pain can't stop you.
Enter the place and it brighten. Make everybody they wonder. Waiting me cause all the shine. Lush hair. Long hair or short doesn't matter. Crochet or dreadlocks can be better. Only for girls we know better. Lush hair. So you want to slay? Slay with swag. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. Straight or curly. You know they tango. Lie. Gotta be lush hair. Gotta be lush hair. You wonder how I shine like this. I'm on a lush hair, be the coco. Say you want to know. And if you wanna be fine like me, I can show you where to go. A lush hair, be the coco.
Beautiful people know how to make an impression, and that's why they only trust Lush Hair Extensions to bring out the shine in them. Lush Hair, be beautiful.
I find the strength I need every time that I look into your eyes. And when the night comes, you hold me in your arms and you say, I'll never let you go, my sweet baby. You'll never let me down. No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day, no matter when I show you.
A mother's love is unconditional. Nothing serves this love better than a bowl of Indomie. So, show some love with Indomie.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back to the Daily Digest with Jimmy Disu. Today being Wednesday, it's Dear Bunmi. And I'd like to repeat, take advantage. Amala Day today, sponsored by Sam Amoka. And I think the next Dear Bunmi we have, if you answer my question correctly, I'll take you along so you can have a feel of what it's like. Sheriff, you should come to this Amala.
I don't eat Amala.
There is rice. It's just called Amala. It's not as if it's only Amala. There is rice.
Yes,
moi moi.
I don't eat just rice.
The only thing that you don't eat is the walk inside the leather. There's no leather. There's no pork. There's chicken. There's goat. There's pepper soup. And there's of course, and loads. No, there's no banga soup, but there'll be loads of champagne. Do you drink champagne?
Oh yes, of course.
You drink champagne? Oh, moti.
True, I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't.
You don't drink champagne.
You retracted.
No wonder. Yeah, they always did down, you know. Or like they'll say in Isha always did down. You know, down.
It up.
It's not down. We can carry and come up. Right. So we were talking. I just wanted to know, seriously now, if a man leaves his wife to move in with another woman, he has committed an offense. I'm not looking at the moral side. I'm looking at the legal side of things.
But the legal side covers marriage. The legal side covers marriage, contracting another marriage when you have a
he hasn't contracted the marriage.
Yes.
He has just moved in with another woman.
Well, there is no penalty for that.
There's no penalty. Okay,
yes.
fine.
But she can sue him.
Yes, she can sue. You can sue for
I'm
trauma.
just giving the wife, some pointers.
For
Please
trauma
sue him very well.
Okay, so what do you think? She says that she's now. I think she has a conscience now. Really, people are probably saying in the neighborhood that she took the man.
She's a snatch of the house.
That she snatched the man.
Please, well, just advise the man. He probably will listen to her to just go to his wife. She's not a counselor. She's not a marriage counselor. She cannot fix it except both parties fix their marriage themselves. So the man and his wife ought to solve their problems without her being his shelter.
Should she advise the man to go back to his wife or should she kick him out? Thank God we're on air. I would have put it in a more derogatory manner, but we can't use that kind of language here.
Okay.
But she should just tell that, look, Oga, just leave. Okay, go sort yourself out. You see,
Advise him to go, and then if he insists on not going, kick him out.
Okay, now, should she kick him out and still retain the relationship? Is it because he's living with her that is the problem, or the relationship?
Well, he's living with her. Okay, the relationship started, and then there was an opening in her house, and that's why he moved.
A convenient opening.
So he moved in that convenience. And if she doesn't kick him out, well, there are chances that he will move ahead with his divorce or divorce his wife, because apparently this new woman is his shelter and his hiding place from his original wife. So he might not even be looking at things that, I can solve my problem with my wife if this woman is still there. So until she tells him to leave her house, and if he is still insisting on not moving, kick him out forcefully. Then forcefully.
She only has a conscience now because she's probably seen his bad character. She's sleeping and waking up with him. He's probably snoring louder than that noisy brand of generator.
Yeah.
She's seeing his excesses, probably those things that caused problems between him and his wife.
But
so she's fed up.
We can't assume that because she's not saying so. I think she's more worried about the stigma.
We're just looking at.
I think she's worried about the stigma of being a wife snatcher.
Really?
Husband snatcher. Yeah, I think that's.
She should have thought about that before,
and
relationship.
And
I don't think so.
Don't you also think that there's a possibility that the woman in the house has gotten to know, and she's afraid she might come and create a scene?
That's a very real one.
Well, okay, so now if you get to hear that your husband has moved in with another woman, as a woman, now let's get excited here. Let's all stay calm. Then we can calm down, Ishoma. As a woman, what do you do? Very quickly. Let me start with her so that give you time to cool down. As a woman, what do you do if your husband, you know, I don't mean your husband, it's not your portion in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Do I hear an amen there?
Amen.
Hey, I know it will be very loud.
Amen.
It will be very loud. I will mute your mic now. So, what do you think the woman should do?
What the woman should do is, well, keep her calm. Eventually, everything will play out perfectly. She shouldn't go and make trouble with her. Nah, she should just relax. Everything will unfold perfectly.
Okay, can you help me ask your sister what she will do? Because if I ask her now, she gets excited. So what will you do? She will.
God of Abraham.
I got the
First of all, having to reduce yourself to the level of going to fight and do WrestleMania
is out of it.
No. Please move on. You will not give yourself high BP.
Does move on meaning
son of Adam?
Does move on meaning that you should do so likewise?
Of course.
Eh?
Provided you not, as long as you're not breaking the bounds of your marriage, please, you're free to.
You should do so likewise.
If you have to move on for your mental health or physical health, what if? I'm sorry.
Do you know what do so likewise
means? I'm sorry. What if? No. When I say no, I'm not like moving. No, that's why I said as long as she's not breaking her marital vows. Please.
Do you know?
She has options. She can go for.
Do you know?
Separation.
Do you know?
Either Uncle Jimmy.
We know the legal.
It's either she pushes for separation or divorce.
We know
what
all that.
If this man after returning back?
Wait,
no, Uncle Jimmy, calm down first. Now
you will calm down.
What
I will
if
not
this
calm
man
down.
returns with
Is this how you argue in court?
Transmitted infection? No, what if he returns with a disease?
I said wait
and passes it on to her.
What happens to their kids?
No, yes, we know all that.
These things happen.
I said, should she do so likewise? Meaning that should she
have
go and
another affair? No, never.
That is what we have to have.
That's why I said she has the option of separating.
This is a typical Nigerian.
For a divorce.
This is a typical. You ask a typical Nigerian his age, he tells you it's because you don't like him.
Yes, no. You see that
you ask him which school do you go? He says it's because I'm from Delta State. That's why you ask him which school. We can never answer questions directly. You fall my hand.
Okay,
you fall my hand. Okay, we are going to open up our lines. 0700 993 993 993 0146 4657190. I keep forgetting the female line. Sheriff is here, so there'll be no crossing of boundaries. So there'll be no risky crosses. Male for male, female for female. Okay, I'll take my first caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Yes, straight to the point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I think the ladies in the studios are being biased.
Exactly.
You know, they are talking from the lady's point of view. For a man to leave his wife, and run into the arms of another woman, it begs a lot of questions. You understand?
He could have run for his life.
Yeah, you see, I'm a victim too. You understand? I had to leave the house when the situation got to the extent that my life was being threatened, and I was being ridiculed in front of the kids every time, and I didn't want to lash out. You understand? I don't want to retaliate through anger, because there's a way a woman will push you to a state of madness.
Yes.
Your mental state will just unbalance, and you don't know when you lash out and do stuff like that. So I had to leave the house, not for myself, for the kids' sake. You understand? So
are you back now?
I got back on Sunday.
Just recently.
And I've been away for like close to 6 months.
Wow! But everything is cool now.
The last time I visited, my daughter, she's like 6 years. She was really begging me that she really needed me to be around. That she's going to talk to her mom and stuff like that. So it really destroyed me. So I just had to go back against my own proper judgment. But I've been sleeping in the sitting room.
So sorry.
So I just didn't want any form of. She's been a bit calm. I don't know. Maybe she's come back to her senses. But at times it's not only women that go through this abuse. Men go through it too. You understand?
Okay. Well, I feel you. I just hope that the best happens eventually. And the best meaning, for me, I'm a practical person. I'm sorry. I'm not given to sentiment. The best means that if it then means you can't come together again, at least everybody can go in peace.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I mean. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not. You can never see me answering to any prayer point that says that you must be married by force. I just want peace for all.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's take another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Good morning.
Morning.
My name is Bodikesh. Truth is that for every action, there's an equal reaction.
Yes.
First of all, what would have caused the woman to react in an irrational way for the man to have to actually leave the house? There may, of course, have been some form of action by the man. That's the first thing. And then, secondly, if I was a woman and the man gets out of the house, and if I actually acted because the man acted the other way around, I would cool down, take care of my children. If I have financial independence, I will just take care of my children and simply ignore him. If he comes back, yes, and he behaves well, we are good to go. As long as I have not actually done whatever I did.
But would you do so likewise?
How? I don't understand what you mean by that.
You know now. Would you do so likewise? Answer.
No. I wouldn't do so.
Why did you? You made it sound as if you didn't understand in the first place. You were thinking.
Okay, no. Question. So that's not it. That's not it. But the stuff is that if I'm sure that he had actually maybe abused me in one way or the other, that's why I gave it back to him, and then he left. I won't pursue him.
Okay.
But I'll give him a time lag for him. If he comes back and he behaves well, yes, I will.
Okay. Don't worry. I was just teasing you anyway. I mean, don't worry. We're all just having fun. Okay. Relax. He's listening. No, I hope you know. Oh, she's gone. Okay. All right. Let's. This one is equally related. This is just as bad. This one I'm going to read also happens between sisters.
Okay.
And remember that the two of you are sisters.
All right, sir.
Look at yourselves and first of all wave to each other in peace before I read this one.
I love you.
I love you.
I said wave, you see? Nigerian. I said wave to each other in peace. You say I love you.
We don't follow instructions.
Oh, are you talking to me?
No, my sister. To my sister.
No, we need to clarify these things. What has to be true? What has to be? I said wave to each other. I said I love you. Okay, I've been with the father of my 3 children for 13 years, but we only got married 3 years ago. So for 10 years, they were living as husband and wife without being married. No problem. I love my husband, and I thought that after so long together, he would be happy to settle down for good. He has cheated on me several times in the past, and I thought he would have sown all his wild oats by getting married. Stop shaking your head. Let me read this thing. You are distracting me. Calm down.
I'm calm.
If I were in court now, I'd slam you with a contempt charge. I'm reading the thing. I'm not even finished reading. She's already shaking her head vigorously, shaving the headset, shaving everything. Your hair is all over the place. This green color is haunting me. So he said, I was therefore shocked to discover recently that he has been receiving and sending text messages and making calls on his mobile to my best friend, who was also my chief bridesmaid.
I even taught her younger.
Calm down now. You've already said I love you. Now you've started pointing fingers at her and saying something. When I confronted my husband, he admitted that there was an attraction between him and her, or like the Ghanaians would say, between him and her, but that they never took things further. I'm so angry and upset. I feel physically sick. I'm as a loss as well. This is her best friend, her bridesmaid. Okay, please set the scene for us in a much more quieter tone, Ugochukwu, before so that this steam engine can calm down small. Yeah.
Best friend wahala.
Best friend
problem.
It happens between sisters too.
It happens between sisters, but this is.
What is this? Calm down now.
No, sir, let the steam engine go first.
Why can't you go?
No, let the steam engine go first.
Okay, steam engine. Yeah, it's your man.
Betrayal.
Yes.
Is one of the offenses in my book that should never be forgiven.
Even Jesus, God forgives all our sins. Do you know how many
That's
sins?
why I'm not God.
At your age.
That's why I can never compare myself to God. Here's why. Ask yourself this question, Lagosians. If that best friend sees that she can have the man, do you think, and she has the option of killing her friend or doing something, maiming her to push her aside just to go in, do you think she will spare that thought?
Well, she might not. She might not go that far.
Please. It happens. I literally know someone. I know someone who the husband is sleeping with the younger sister and the parents are away. In fact,
I know someone.
Sadly, her mom even wants the elder sister and the husband to split so that the husband and the younger sister can.
But I know someone who is the mom that is the guilty one in this regard.
So in that case, what do you think?
It's the mom that is.
A similar story has been shared on this.
Yes, these things happen. But they say that sometimes you are hit by the thunderbolt. If two people are in love, can they prevent it? Maybe somewhere along the line, the guy fell in love with the chief bridesmaid.
Sir, please, there's something they call discipline.
You have not
self-discipline.
Yes.
Self-discipline.
Hey, calm down.
Can you eat all the food in the world?
Eh?
Even if there is a buffet before you, you can't still finish everything. Self-discipline means you pick and you settle down with what you can finish to avoid wastage. Stop this ological attitude, and we take it to every aspect of life.
Stop pontifying. I don't like it. I take exception to it.
And then you destroy relationships.
But okay, the question is,
why?
okay, we know all the moral of that, but you say you cannot forgive.
I did not say I cannot forgive. I said betrayal.
That
is one of the offenses I cannot
forgive
maybe easily. Let me add. Let me add.
Lawyer added something.
Please.
Okay. What about you?
Okay.
First of all, let me ask you, because you are Kama. First of all, do you agree that genuinely one can fall in love with somebody you shouldn't? Let's just put it that way. It can happen. So if that happens, if you agree that happens, how can you ward it off?
It can happen. Yes, it can happen.
Just walk away.
But self-discipline and decency makes you look away, makes you intentionally walk away, sir.
So you were winding up before.
Sir, this is absurd. How do you
dim your eyes small?
Okay, I've been told that my eyes are actually very fierce. So I'm just
maybe a fierce.
But I mean,
Philip,
no, but just imagine. Uncle Jimmy, just imagine, for example, a man gets married to a younger wife, and then his son comes up and says, "Oh, I'm in love with my father's wife." How does it sound?
How?
Okay, no,
how does it sound?
But let me tell you, I have a revolutionary way of dealing with it. Should I tell you what it is?
And that other lady, the best friend.
That's your finger.
The other lady is not in love with her friend's husband. She's just greedy.
Yeah,
it might not be greedy.
Or probably
but
just
I have a revolutionary way.
Maybe because her friend has praised and hyped him.
I have a revolutionary way of dealing with this, and I want to know what you think. What if you tell the person, let's say you are the chief bridesmaid and you are falling in love with your husband. I think what will bring all that to an end is if you tell your friend that, look, I don't like between myself and your husband, if care is not taken, something might happen, or I think you better find a way of putting him in check or something. That
is if the husband made advances.
That's
what an honorable, decent, disciplined individual would do.
Do you think that would work?
Yeah.
Okay, let's ask.
Work. Yes, sir.
Please pick the next call. Let's ask our audience, because we're running out of time. This is 9:48, so we just have about 6 minutes more. Do you have a call there? You don't have a call. Okay, you can call in and tell us what you think. If you think that telling the I don't know how we put it, who would then become the victim, discussing with him or her, if you're the chief bridesmaid and you tell your friend that your husband, I'm sorry to tell you, this is what might likely happen. Can you please? With that, it would most likely never happen.
True.
Do you understand? Is that a way to go? That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Because it's a tough call, really. If genuinely, let's pick the call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, oh yeah, quickly.
Good morning to the people in the studio.
Good morning.
This is just Okoye.
Yes.
Baba, Shaura wa lowo man. Shaura money. He has money.
Kulaka.
See. So with the Shaura, whether you tell the wife or not, that lady will not go.
But why do you always think that love is related directly to money? Is that the way it works?
Please, I think that question should be asked. It should be directed to the ladies in the studio.
That's very unfair.
No, you people need to answer.
That's
Women,
unfair.
what
Just to look
What are you
It's
saying?
not. It's not.
We're
Just
the
to
ones
look
that like money.
Just how many times did I call you?
3 times, sir.
Just get off the phone.
Don't you like money? Why do you wake up 4
You
a.m.?
see what you have started.
Why do you wake up 4 a.m. to go to work?
You
It's
see
not
what
for
you have
money.
started. Just to look All right. Let me just take one more call and then we probably end it. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Yeah, just like the other man said. Love, especially in women, is connected to money.
Ha.
Because you hate money.
That is why a woman will see that a man is married and yet still go back to the man, to the woman, as a second wife.
So you believe love is tied to money?
Yes. That is what I have seen.
Okay.
Especially in Africa. Here.
Okay, thank you. Let's take one more call. I think we can take. I can sneak in one more call. Take
Hello,
from the
good
female
morning.
line. Hello.
My name is Linus, sir.
Oh, this is another man. Yes. Do you think love is tied to money?
No.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
So 2-1.
Thank you.
Ojoro cancel. Thank you very much. I will take one more. I want it to be 2-2, a goalless draw. Okay. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Mr. Jimmy, good morning.
Morning.
I don't believe love is tied to money.
Who is speaking? Is this a man or a woman?
A woman.
A woman. Money man. You don't believe? 2-2. So
I don't believe.
I need the deciding one. I have just half a minute to go. One more call. It's 2-2 now. So 2-2 goalless draw. Okay, here goes.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you? Is
Fine,
love
thank
tied to money? Yes or no?
No.
How can I explain? Don't just say no. How?
Uncle Jimmy, see,
I see.
about this. I have a friend of mine also, which the fiancé actually come and ask me out, and I said no to it.
Yes.
It's not left for you. If you don't want issue with it, you don't even have to tell your friend. You just move on and stay out.
What about if you want? What about if you want?
Uncle Jimmy, in fact, I don't know how to put.
Oh, we lost that one. I got to go. Thank you very much, Ishema. I enjoyed myself and go. Thank you very much.
sir.
It's been nice having
Being
these
here.
two sisters. A firebrand. It's nice. You must come back again one of these days.
We are here.
That's why I'll end it for today. Tomorrow, I'll be back with GT Ogunye. Next week, I have an enfant terrible, Mrs. Funke Kuyoro. She's the wife of my very good friend who always claims that we are very, very close. He said, I teach me close gone. I say, it's a lie. I'm not close with him. Anyway, Funke Kuyoro will be here. I love her so much. She'll be here next week to do Dear Bunmi, and I'm trembling in my shoes already. I got to leave now. I got to go wash my tummy to go for my latte, Auntie Bunmi's place with Uncle Sam and everybody. Thank you very much all, and I'd like to thank Sheriff and the new lady who's going to be handling me from time to time. It's okay. It's not here today. What's her name again? Fetish. Feta. What does Feta mean? To speak. It's right. From birth, they already knew.
That's a
that
lovely name.
it's like me. Guess what they used to call me in secondary school from one? Radio Jimi. See where I ended.
Wow.
See where I ended.
They spoke into
And I didn't study anything concerning radio. I didn't even do anything radio until when I retired. See where I ended.
Wow.
This is so Feta. They knew from her voice.
Yes, sir.
So Feta will be with me. One of these days, I'm going to do Dear Bunmi, just you and I alone.
Awesome.
That'll be fun. And I'd like to thank Sheriff. Sheriff is going with me now. I want to give him a gin and tonic when we get to Dear Bunmi today. That's where we'll end it. GT Ogunye will be back tomorrow. And on Friday, we are going to continue with our business lessons. See you tomorrow at 9. Bye.
Nigerians come first for the best of talk.
My wife beats me like she beat, I don't know, maybe an animal.
A category of females adolescents.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. 99.3